Hi, I'm Stephanie Moyer, and I drive the 01 Toyota Camry for Fast Track Racing. I actually grew up watching my dad and my brother race. My brother stopped racing, so I decided to get in a go-kart. And that's kind of where I got intrigued a lot more. So I started off in go-karts. I raced for 2 years. I got my championship in my second year in karts. Moved up to street stocks, and I've been racing that for the last 8 years. I'm from Pennsylvania. I race at Evergreen Raceway. They're my hometown tracks, my local, and I try to get back there as much as I can. Last year was my rookie year, so everything was trial and error, still getting used to it. This year has gone a lot smoother. No female has ever finished in the top 5 in the East Series. So right now, this Bristol race is the race where everything's on my shoulders. Bristol's just a mini Dover. So I thrive more off of short tracks like this. So obviously, like after last year, like at the end of that race, I was like, I can't wait for next year to come back because it's just such a fun track and I'm super comfortable there. I want to stay clean because it is Bristol and everything happens really quickly at Bristol. So I am anticipating coming and finishing this race very clean. Adding this to my resume and making history is gonna look really good for me. And I feel pretty humble to be able to get this chance, and hopefully it works out. Qualifying was honestly not my best qualifying lap there, I want to say. Like, Bristol, I have such a strong suit with, and I feel like we didn't really have a good setup going for us. So I don't think the qualifying lap really helped me as much as I wanted, and especially with us bottoming out, like we just scrubbed so much speed. Really well. We were a little tight, but I was also trying to communicate with my spotter too because I was making my entries a little too early going into the turn. So like there was just some stuff that I was working on throughout those laps. We're all in the same boat here. We're trying to get past each other and get those positions, and it was just really hard. Me and the 17 were both going into 3, and I was all the way at the bottom by the line. He was up, and we were coming, and he came down on me. I don't think his spotter cleared him, or if he did, he wasn't cleared, and kind of just spun me. I don't even think he braked when he spun because he was a lot further than I was, but then I spun. From when I saw the corner on my left eye, I was like, here we go. Like, I was so scared about getting T-boned. Like, everyone has made it past me at that point, and then I just have this car come straight T-bone, and I don't know what happened. Just started overheating like crazy, and they're like, you're done for a day. I didn't expect, with all the bumps in the road throughout this whole season, to actually finish in the top 5. So I'm kind of still like processing that, but I'm so stoked for it. Like, I'm so excited for making history. I just don't give up. I honestly didn't expect my hobby to turn into a career, and it did with the connections that you make. So get your connections, because that's where it starts.